Okay, I guess it's the last case for today. We'll get to see what happens now. He got. So I thought he was.
Yeah.
I thought he was getting demoted from the LAPD in particular in general because they can't have a criminal. So he's in arson apparently. Oh, the instant heat. Yeah, because now I guess he's just dealing with arson.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine.
Social basket
Biggs will
cases.
show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
I'm praying that those prints come through so I can nail that son of a bitch.
Which prints? Oh, the pictures. Oh, he got demoted.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Okay.
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
I don't do partners. I thought pretty much every place had a partner.
Guy gave us away.
Is this the regular police station again, or is this a different one?
Well, looks like it's a different inside.
Oh, yeah, the Wilshire. It's not. Yeah, it is.
What did you say go to first?
I don't know if he said one to go to first.
How long have you been working arson? We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? We'll look somewhere else.
So this is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do partners. I seen you on your first day, hero, walking into the station with your chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't have given me the time of day. And now you need somebody, and that somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
That's quite a speech. I heard you were the strong silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just drive, hotshot.
Oh, they're great. Yeah, there you go. Oh. Hey, yeah, he went from doing that to now having to. I didn't even realize there's an arson department. I didn't know that. Or maybe.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps.
No, he doesn't want
It's
to touch
okay,
it.
Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home with this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the
They don't
house,
have any
is not
insurance?
a pile of rubble
Where are they sleeping?
in the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house, in the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
Well, take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Yeah. I don't do burgers. The end's to heat, yeah, there you go.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Matthew Ryan.
Found under the train. He solved the case.
That was it? Wow. That's not much.
Mr. Steffens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
Does
You
this
were
even
out of
happen in the
town.
police force? Like, consider
We won a prize.
he was all over the news.
We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Gulliver's Travel. Yeah. Book.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. Lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
That's so much fun. I don't know. It seems like you'd be telling the truth to me.
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
I guess it is. Huh?
All right.
I guess, oh well.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
Where's the police?
So I guess you probably did try to bargain with him.
Yeah, I guess we should have looked at the evidence first.
Yeah, you can...
I guess, yeah, I guess we could accuse and back out of the accusation if we really wanted to.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking.
Yeah.
The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. Do you have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks, ma'am.
Oh well. Oh dude, there's another house that's on fire too. I think it's arson.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, demoted too much. I think so. It's not because the voice itself was a demotion.
Yeah. I guess it's. Oh no.
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred at 253 Main Street. Units to handle code 2 identified.
You sure like me, Kitty.
You're behind the wheel.
He likes to boss around. You're behind the wheel. Okay, the building the house is right there.
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred at 253 Main Street. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
This is 11K. We'll handle the call at Main Street.
11K, so why is he's always 11K?
211 is at the Bank of Arcadia at 253 Main Street.
They're charging him with adultery as a crime.
Hands off! I'm sick!
Nothing that a night in the tank wouldn't fix, bub. Now, where did they go?
What happened?
2 guys made off with about $1,000 in a paper sack. The VAG says he saw him leave.
I'm right here, you know!
Not much of a witness.
Sir, you need to tell us where they went. Now.
They headed for the parking lot.
Oh. It's the police chase on. Oh, so all the other cars disappeared.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Lay into his wheel well. Come on.
Oh. Ooh.
Don't leave me hanging out here, Phelps. Move in.
Yeah, so what if you could redo street crimes though when you have the different partners?
Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
I don't know, we'll find out. And it's, yeah, it kind of lets you know, it's easier to let you know in advance that you're going to go from traffic to homicide to vice to arson. Like you knew something was going to happen for him to go to arson. Oh, I thought that was him for a second.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Uh-oh. Okay, I thought your car was messed up. I guess not. Oh. That car's going pretty far. Oh, wow. Oh, it was a good thing you could apprehend the suspects, because the car's not gonna last.
Quite a ride you took us on. Get out with your hands up.
Yes, kitty. Be a kitty cat. Be a kitty cat. Be a Winston. Be a Winston. So there's only 7 street crimes left.
Did you see his lovely wife and children in the paper? What a rat.
The gas man.
You can drive.
The gas man. He's the gas man.
Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds.
Oh, dead. Wow.
Heater explosion.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Before you get excited.
Mal,
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer.
What, is he the only coroner in the entire city?
All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met.
You hear the doggy?
I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Hey. Hey. Fighting is not for good kitties.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
This is an act of God. I don't know if you can go in the house with the stairs. Yeah. Oh, there goes, shows the time right there. I guess it's not important. And then breathing in all that smoke.
Doesn't look like anything.
Nobody. Yeah, get off. If you're gonna try to fight me. Oh. No, it's incidental. No, it's not. We knew he was advancing too fast. He had to get knocked down a peg. The arson. Of course, the dog trying to hump us.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there really nothing else there? Huh, I guess not. Gotta be something I'm missing. Is there anything out back? Yeah, like behind, what further? No, I guess not. What about inside there? That door, can you go inside there? I doubt it, yeah. Does it let you check the car? No.
Never the same, are they?
It's weird. I don't see anything that it could be. Oh.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire. Hurry, you can still catch him.
There's arsonists.
Stop! LAPD! We've got an ID on you, Firebug. Stop right there!
Oh, you got him? I was here and you teleported back.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
Uh-oh, what's he got? A match?
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Got it. Yeah. So it was their fake trial. So I guess they tried to do it to do arson without. Or not fake travel, because I guess they did have the travel, but try to set fireball soon. The suburban Elysium Fields development site. Huh?
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Wait, so did we get a new location from that? I guess not. No, that was quick.
Hopefully we didn't mess that up. Might have messed up by doing it first.
Maybe. I know, I guess.
Feel safe in a tank with you driving.
And Roy Earl basically got the idea to throw you out to get the headlights away from them.
Any Century Unit 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3 identified.
Can you drive to this one?
I guess not.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
That's weird, but you had to do it twice.
Any Century
This game's weird. Well, that's not. It's expected to have, especially in open world games, a lot
This is 11K. We'll handle the
more
211.
that can go on. Oh, it's that part, the person scared.
King Roger, your 211 is at Booze Brothers Cafe, 522 South Hill Street, 11K, handle code 3.
They can make a claim to the department.
They can make a claim to the department. Oh.
I don't like the look of this.
You know the drill. Hand over your money to get used to breathing dirt.
All right, just take it easy. Quit waving that cannon in my face and let's talk.
Uh-huh.
We're done talking, understand? You got exactly 5 seconds. 1, 2.
You gotta shoot him fast, shoot him.
LAPD. Try shooting someone with a gun of his own.
Oh. I guess that's what happens when you get injured. Citizen injured.
Century Unit 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3 identified.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 211.
Oh, good.
I don't like the look of this.
You know the drill. Hand over your money to get used to breathing dirt.
All right, just take it easy. Quit waving that cannon in my face and let's talk.
We're done talking, understand? You got exactly 5 seconds. 1.
LAPD. Try shooting someone with a gun of his own.
Yeah, I think that's probably what the injury was. Like when we, because before we never had the injury vessel.
Find some cover.
I said bless you.
Senseless.
It's senseless. Yeah. It's the same guy too. Is that he's the only coroner in the entire county, Los Angeles County?
You know the way. You can drive.
Are you holding on triangle too long or something?
Can you drive to this one?
I don't know, maybe you gotta move, I don't know.
For 2 years, during which time...
Yeah, look how far away that is.
They at least are no longer among Europe's wanderers.
I'm starting this thing again.
On the reverse side, the steep...
Can you drive to this one?
You're an asshole.
I don't know why.
Why?
Purchase of
I
some
said I don't know
rather
why.
exclusive commodity. Whether or not...
That dog doesn't stop. The Gulliver's Travel, yeah.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Okay, it was the canceled on hold.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
What was the other?
I can't
There were
remember.
two.
There's only a family of two. Two by flying boat to Catalina. So you say two by... There's two of two.
Here they are, Steffens. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
How much business do you do with Suburban? You get some kind of kickback from these guys.
Oh, so now you're accusing me of taking kickbacks from realty developers. You have some way of proving this, detective?
I don't know, let's see.
Yeah, we definitely have one.
Sorry, my mistake.
Oh, he's looking away.
So you don't believe that it's suspicious that a guy who doesn't want to sell his house wins some holiday tickets, and while he's away, his home burns down?
To me, it just sounds like really bad luck. It's not like everyone who wins a prize gets their house set on fire, officer.
Crap.
What are we supposed to do? Good cop?
I don't know. Do you want to? I don't know if you want to try it again.
I'm told the tickets were a
Right.
prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
You're lying, Cunningham. There's some kind of racket going on here, and you're in on it.
And you have a screw loose, Buster. I'm involved in a conspiracy for a $20 family ticket to Catalina. How are you going to prove that?
Looks like I made a mistake. While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Yeah, I don't know.
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family.
I guess we're
Put down the
50-50
hat.
so far.
A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
There's something about fires. You can become an expert. Oh, that guy's going crazy. Ambulance shooting, though.
You can drive.
You can drive.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
11K, go ahead.
Call 11K. Ambulance shooting. Meet the officer.
I guess 11. I guess everything just automatically becomes 11K. When whatever you're in, it's named after you apparently.
What's the situation? Some stick-up boys lost their heads and a girl got shot. We have to move fast, sir. There are still people inside.
The bus stop, I know, the Greyhound. Or no, it's, I don't know if it's supposed to be the city bus. I thought it was going to be playing the song from 2001, Space Odyssey.
We don't want any civilian
like one of those, like Ric Flair's theme. Is that from 2001 Space Odyssey?
I think it's from the 90s. Like something
Oh, you did that again. It's the second time.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
11K, go ahead.
Call 11K. Ambulance shooting. Meet the officer at the Interstate Bus Station at Beverly and Union.
Okay.
What's the situation? Some stick-up boys lost their heads and a girl got shot. We have to move fast, sir. There are still people inside.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my goodness. It's the third time you did that, huh?
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
11K, go ahead.
Call 11K. Ambulance shooting. Meet the officer at the Interstate Bus Station at Beverly and Union.
What's the situation?
What are you doing?
Some stick-up boys lost their heads and a girl got shot. We have to move fast, sir. There are still people inside.
No, don't sit on the keyboard.
We don't want any.
Kill a cop. And with the electric chair.
Hit! He's on the lamp!
On the floor.
Oh, where's he at? Oh. What the hell? Yeah, what did he just throw? Oh. Did you see that? I don't know what he threw.
I don't know. I thought that was the last guy.
Or you didn't see the end on the map?
GPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
11K, go ahead.
Car 11K. Ambulance shooting. Meet the officer at the interstate bus station at Beverly and Union.
What are you doing, Katie? Look at that guy running.
What's the situation?
Some stick-up boys lost their heads and a girl got shot. We have to move fast, sir. There are still people inside.
We don't want any civilian casualties. Stay in cover! Fucking toast. Stay in cover. He's on the lam.
Oh,
On the floor.
I guess he's going a different way. Just that way now instead. Hey, he's trying to go through the door, but you can't go through that door, it looks like. Did you see that? Oh, he's right there. Look, they get back up. Oh.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
11K, go ahead.
Car 11K.
A great spot to be cleaning yourself, Kitty.
Interstate bus station at Beverly.
What's the situation?
Some stick-up boys lost their heads and a girl got shot. We have to move fast, sir. There are still people inside.
What are you doing, Kitty?
We don't want any civilian.
Cat.
Get in cover.
Oh, look at this. He jumped right in front of you.
He's on the lam. On the floor.
He went that way again. I guess it must depend on who it is. There you go. Notify a coroner. I don't know, the coroner's already there.
Yeah, I think it's always the same one.
Yeah. Well, only 5 street crimes left.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
1947.
We came as soon as we could.
Who is it?
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so Reginald.
Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Uh-oh. I don't think it's gonna go that way, yeah.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Which one's the gas bubble?
Good, your regulator's in position.
Okay. Yeah, it's gotta be that way, I guess. Because it's blocked, yeah.
Okay, I'll light your pilot, turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Is this the guy who's Warharder, the guy who was narrating earlier? I don't know. It sounds like the same voice to me. It does.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
You're gonna snoop around.
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
How bad is what?
Hey, bud.
The gas, man.
So? The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
The guy's a freak. He loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
Oh, yeah. We do have enough evidence to pursue him with, of course. Courtney Sheldon, yeah. That was the guy that we were interviewing last time. Oh, wow.
At least we'll know where we've been if we try to retrace our steps.
Look at it, destroyed all the windows in your car.
Damn you!
It's different. Trespassers will be prosecuted.
Harry thinks he could get fresh whenever he pleases. Did you see his lovely wife and children in the
New and
paper?
improved model.
What a rat.
They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Obnoxious oaf.
Obnoxious oaf.
Do these both have?
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
How bad is it?
I see. He didn't even show. They don't even show the badge. I've only seen one time where he actually showed his badge. It was when he was talking like what the ticket that one guy bought was.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop who caught her.
So they actually know.
The hell out of you.
Did you hear that? They're actually talking. That's the thing, though. I guess they still think that he was the one that did it. Actually, no. I guess they were the ones that did it.
Yeah, I think it was.
Because that wasn't one of the crimes that turned out to be incorrect. But I think it's funny that they recognize him for that. He doesn't recognize him from the scandal, though. I thought you know him for the scandal mainly.
The heck?
Excuse me. That's probably Rasick right there. Yeah.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
Okay.
Hey, I thought you were here to talk.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
I thought you were just telling us this.
No, he's talking about that one in particular.
I think you're lying, Rasick. Either these heaters are flawed at inception, or they were badly put together. Which is it?
If you want to pursue that line of questioning, we could have our day in court. I'll put my engineering credentials up against yours.
Where does it say the heater model 70? That's good.
You don't ask, you never find out.
Oh, he's looking away, but I don't know if we have any proof. I don't know.
Wait, what? Okay.
Sorry, my mistake. Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
I think he's lying.
Yeah, he's lying for sure about that.
I think you're lying, Rasick. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
Why does it say destroyed after? Like, who destroyed it?
I don't know. This is what about the one by Barley? What's the difference between the two? Well, how would we know? I don't know. See, I don't know. I don't feel confident in any of these choices.
Looks like I was mistaken. You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then.
They know what they're doing, Detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
No.
Yeah, so we're supposed to...
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to rouse that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
So far, I think, we're 50-50 on all three of them?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Yeah.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Abel Leo,
He didn't spell
Peter,
that.
Kuttner Robert, Limehouse Albert,
Isn't that
Manning
you're gonna remember all
Franklin,
the
Neves
extra
Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police
Oh,
Department.
we gotta go to Detroit.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Pick one of these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed.
What did you mean that desperate times? Do you think that people with criminal records shouldn't have jobs? So they're just, what else are they gonna do? Just go back to crime? Like, you don't. What are you gonna do if they don't get jobs? The rogues gallery.
Yeah, I guess I assume we're supposed to talk to the workers here. They're at work, that is.
Well, we have nowhere else to go by. There's gotta be something else here, I guess.
Yeah, I assume we have to interview those people.
You should at least find you handy.
Isn't that the cop that caught the guy that was pretending to be...
The guy that caught what?
You sure that's not that crazy cop that almost ran me over? What the hell?
This is the crazy cop that almost ran him over. Yeah, that sounds. Why did I say what the hell? What the heck? You gotta talk to him again?
Yeah, I mean.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley. Where's he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
They never use a warrant.
Olive oil comes from olives.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Okay.
Maybe you over have a lock.
I guess not.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
It's Kropotkin.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know? He's known for the conquest of the bread. He's supposed to be like an anarcho-communist. I don't know why it says Pierre. I mean, it's Pietro. Although I know the conquest of the bread was in French originally. I just thought this. I have the conquest of bread somewhere.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Oh, they're right here. That's him right here.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Yeah, although this is the La Conquête du Pain. It's the French version that I have.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
Are they all communists? Actually, I still need to read that book.
Read what book?
This one.
A company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
It's about socialist Japan in the 60s.
Varley has a problem with bugs.
Mosquito.
Oh. So we're supposed to use that to...
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasick?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
So I guess you're supposed to use that forever. Just...
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Oh. Well, based on the evidence, which one? Alright.
Oh, just held shit.
What?
Oh.
What just happened?
I don't know. I don't know, it's just what we cut to this thing. I don't know why the guy yelled, hey!
Yeah. I don't know which one that is. Okay, so that's one of those. So we gotta get the right one. You have 3 out of 3 ones. You gotta figure out which one's the right that one.
It's probably Ryan. I'm guessing.
Well, check the clue. I wasn't paying attention to the clues. I was too busy. Why do you think it's Ryan?
Because he's the one who wasn't he the guy who's like mentioned like 5 times, and the one who's mentioned most.
We'll see.
So we have to. I assume we could get this wrong.
So it's not just picking one of 2, you gotta pick one of 3.
Get out of my way.
Yeah, I don't know if this was the place.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's
Yeah, listen to that guy.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said,
son of a bitch.
I always have to run away.
Yeah. That didn't look like that guy. The guy though.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van.
Enough games, Stump.
Take this guy out.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
Well, I guess
I need to be closer, Phelps.
Get in close and steer him off the tar. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Lay into his wheel well, come on.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't
Are you
mean
supposed to
nothing.
arson?
We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to stop.
Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
Yeah, I don't think it was him, but we'll see.
Well, they're all gonna be running from the police, isn't they all wanted? I don't know.
No, I think only one guy was actually wanted.
Put your hands where I can see them.
I think there's only one of them was actually wanted.
Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
So that's the guy.
It doesn't let you go to the other places, does it? Oh, I guess it does.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to interview all three of them and pick a guy who you think did it.
Okay, so it's not the end of the world then. The order you choose. Find out.
KGPL to any central unit. Meet the officer. A hit-and-run felony at 6th and Alvarado. Any unit able to handle. Code 2 identify.
You know the way. You can drive.
you do it. Look at midget auto racers. What is that supposed to mean?
Like little small cars, I
KGPL
guess.
to any central unit. Meet the officer. A hit-and-run felony at 6th and Alvarado. Any unit able to handle. Code 2 identify.
Car 11 King responding. Go ahead, KGPL.
11 King. Meet the officer. A hit-and-run felony at the intersection.
No hit and run. You gotta have to drive.
Jesus Christ. Notify the coroner's office.
It's not often you get them this easy. The driver left his car behind and hoofed it.
Any witnesses?
None of them saw the crash, but by the blood, I'd say the driver can't be too far.
Did anyone see where the driver went?
I saw a guy run up that alley.
You gotta find him now.
Shall
Maybe. Is that him right there?
You seen a man covered in blood? We're chasing a hit-and-run suspect. Went to ground in the alley.
Went to ground in the alley.
What alley?
Ground down there. Yeah. And when you went to, oh, and I was actually like, you actually find, yeah, you actually, yeah.
Just stay away from me, goddammit! I mean it! Get back!
Just growl.
Okay. He takes a lot of hits. Oh, goodness. You took a lot of hits.
I only fell asleep for a second. I've never had any trouble like this before, officer. Never,
William
ever.
Shelton?
Oh, Christ. It's you. Look, you gotta believe me. I'm no criminal.
Oh, it's that guy? The guy that tried to run before? Because he was the... Was that the guy that was accused for the hit and run the other time? You can't get in because the car's in the way.
Let's see if these want to run.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
Oh, okay.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
Look at his smirk.
You have a real viper's nest at Insta-Heat, don't you? Arsonists, murderers, and communists.
What's that got to do with me? You can't prove I'm behind all that.
Is he the one with the communist? Yeah, the anarchist pamphlet.
But who was the...
Go down. Let's see.
Yeah, but Varley, you didn't have one of those communist ones.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job.
What did he accuse him of?
He definitely knows. I've seen
you
they
know
know
Matthew
Ryan, 'cause they both have those communist
No.
pamphlets.
Don't know the name.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy?
So what do I use? Do I use his or
Use
Ryan's?
his.
Following me to meetings?
His, because he has it in his own thing.
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
You were licensed and worked for Insta-Heat?
I contract for them. So what?
So obvious.
See, this might have been one, because remember we got the one wrong when he asked us if when he asked him if they had any licensed employer when he wasn't licensed.
I was accused.
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serve as the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place. What proof have you got?
Is the one on Kenmore Avenue even showing it? Service by Reginald. Okay, that says. Oh no, we only have the one service by Varley and by Ryan. We don't have anything. So we don't have anything saying that he was involved with that.
I think
I made a
we might have
mistake.
messed up because I think the boss is supposed to give us.
Insta-Heat hires arsonists, does it?
Oh no, that must be right.
Worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into
The
that
other guy
house.
asked
And
the
my
question. I
fucking
don't think that
mugshot
ever
with the wife
happened.
gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm
Where's
at work.
that name?
And she gets the house.
I know it's slow.
Yeah, I
I
burnt
don't
it
know.
all right. Set fire to that fucker and watch it burn to the ground. I
Oh.
did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the Rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
What do you mean you did that?
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
What was he saying? What was if you accused and what was he like?
You have a real viper's nest at Insta-Heat, don't you? Arsonists, murderers, and communists.
What's that got to do with me? You can't prove I'm behind all that.
Yeah, you can't prove he's not. But what was if he's? Yeah, he doesn't look like he's. I don't
You're
know.
off the hook.
I don't know. To be
For now.
honest.
He's an installer with a criminal record.
Sounds like a bad hombre.
Oh, about that.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
Well, at least we got 2 out of 3.
Oh, this guy who's on the run through the
Farley's
Detroit
on the run. He
police.
might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's not, well, that's not right, because...
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in.
Yeah, but did you see, he's never fired in line of duty, so what about those street crimes we just did when he was shooting? I guess they're non-canon. Let's hope that we got enough questions right to be able to do well in the case. Ooh.
You like to leave your mark, don't you?
Let's see what we got here. Maybe we actually did do it in the right order.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Oh, he's running away. Or at least... Well, he might get into a car though.
Come on, Varley! You can't keep running forever!
Okay. I just knocked through that. Go, go, go.
You run all the way from Michigan, Reginald?
Like he's gonna... Yeah, oh! Yeah, too bad they didn't have... Actually, I guess it's Detroit Become Human, but I don't know how many other games there are that take place in Detroit. I don't know if there are any open world games that take place in Detroit. Oh, he almost got in that car, it looked like.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you. Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're a guest of the city.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Now we just have to decide between those two guys.
Pardon?
Now we're gonna have to decide between those two guys.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close
Oh
this
my
case.
goodness. That's suspects? Right. I don't know which one. This one's.
Can you drive to this one?
Looks like
Or you can stop. Just try and go. Yeah, we'll see.
The songs you want to hear, the most heard on the air, and the songs most played on automatic coin machines are right here.
automatic coin machines and those jukeboxes.
See. Monday.
Brother!
This is could be fun, trying to figure out which one's the suspect.
I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Saw his picture in the paper.
Wait, so
That
why do you
case
say
the
there's
lady
2?
cut
There's
up
only,
like
you
a
can only
diet.
choose 2?
How bad is it?
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Okay.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
Probably.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I can assume that's the anarchist literature.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective.
How do I know that's
What
you just
campaign?
sabotaged it though?
Well, show the Ryan's anarchist pamphlets.
I don't know if that really proves that he did that. But...
Yeah, but it's, I think that's it.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Instaheat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them.
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
Okay, I don't know.
And how do you think you can prove that?
The regulator, the Razik statement.
What?
Razik statement. Ease of pressure regulator tampering.
Your boss at Instaheat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Tell me the truth, Ryan. It's the only chance you've got. You're getting some kind of kickback from the fund.
So I'm an agitator for change, but I take kickbacks. How does that make any sense?
I don't know if there's a.
You don't have any proof.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
What was the question?
You have a history of violence.
I have no such
Oh, okay,
thing.
that one's easy.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly
That
are you
one's
gonna
easy.
prove that?
Yeah. The Ryan's criminal record. Yeah.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
Is there a way to?
What?
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
What is this, bad cop then? I don't know.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me?
Oh,
That's Farley's bill.
Farley, there you
He's
go.
the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
There you go. I obviously don't charge him yet.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
Can we, is there a way we can go to Mephisto or wherever that place you saw? Or interview somebody?
Sam's taking me out
I
to
think
Palm
Ryan
Springs
is
for the
our man.
weekend.
But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Well, what do you mean?
That bum
So
took
they
a
don't even
swipe
exist
at me.
anymore.
I put
do
him
they?
down with my
Well, I was
sack.
wondering if there's somebody who
Are you liquored up?
tells about the merge or what happened with that.
Or it doesn't look like it gives you the option to use the phone yet. You gotta talk to the other.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
Oh yeah, well that's it. You figure was
Hey,
complaining is that
you
you
dropped
did
something?
add the clues to the notebook or that.
Oh yeah. The other interview room's down there.
Mister, a man like you always
What's this?
gets
It's
bad
down there,
reports
yeah.
because you're unarmed.
Okay, so we got all the questions right on that, but we still gotta get the right man.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Well, this is the. Was that the heater? Is it the Varley? Or no, it says Ryan. Is that the Sawyer one though? Is there anything? No.
It's just wait, what was
Yeah,
it?
yeah, that's that one. He said the Sawyer.
Your name
Yeah.
is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though, because he still wouldn't sell.
Oh.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an InstaHeat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Oh.
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
Is it the model InstaHeat Model 70? Or the regulator valve go up?
Wait.
The mosquito coils? What about the mosquito coils?
Is that it?
I don't know.
Arsonists
Oh, yeah,
use
there you go.
cigarettes and
Yeah.
mosquito coils as time delay fuses. We found an
It seems
open
like to be
box
a
of mosquito
tip.
coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on. Those things, they belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of
Oh, we might have to go back to speaking to Ryan
I thought he
again.
used them for camping.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Oh.
I want to see because now he's
Those
claiming
vice
that it was
boys getting
his, so I
on the
want to
side.
ask him.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. She said, "Oh,
Alright, so
What the hell?
who do you think it was then?
I don't know. He says his hair. He could be lying though. Who do you think it is?
Oh no.
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
He was at the Sawyer one, and the Sawyer one is the heat coil. I don't know though. Let's see. What does it say for Matthew Ryan's statement? Okay, I see this. Testifies to Varley conspiring with suburban development. So I think it must be Varley then. Because Varley said that Varley like sabotaged it or whatever with the coils, but I don't know.
Gave his wife a tap. I said,
Well, he's in charge.
Oh.
Who's guilty or not.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
Let's see. Oh, he doesn't look happy.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy?
Oh, I was wrong.
I took a chance on you,
I guess you were
fellas.
right.
People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, quit. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. I guess you were right. I thought it would have been hid though, because he was conspiring with suburban development. I guess the person did it, but he didn't want to kill anyone. But okay, I guess it was Ryan. You were right. Uh-huh.
Okay, what was
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Okay, so we gotta ask all the questions again, I guess.
So you're the
That one only has 2 questions, yeah. That one's easier.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Okay.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Your name is on the
that's
inside
why they
door
lie.
of
It's
their
gonna be a
warrant.
lot easier if we just...
Okay. You got me there.
You lie.
Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though, because he still wouldn't sell.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
I don't believe you, Varley. I think
It's
Suburban
he's
was
looking away
home
like
when
he said
opened
you
snow
said that you
out
didn't
of
do it, but so he's not lying
you're out
about
of
not
your
doing it though.
Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
Mosquito coils, yeah.
Arsonists use cigarettes and mosquito coils as time delay fuses. We found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on. Those things.
So I think he didn't even object to him looking through his locker without permission.
Stupid pamphlets. I thought he used them for camping.
We're done for now.
So what happens? You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down in 1 round.
I say we bust in there and find the guy.
Coroner says gonna take a
Save yourself
Yes,
some
I don't
time
think he
and
was
get
trying to
this
kill.
thing
That's
off
probably
your
why, because
chest.
he was trying to get them to leave. But
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
I guess I should have been more. Should have suspected with him because of.
So you want to
him
change
how
the
I'm angry
world,
with
Brian?
me.
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part.
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan,
Wait,
Pyro,
why is he saying we
and a
had
bunch
3
of other
suspects?
companies.
And you still work for them.
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
I don't even know if it gives us the option of doing the other guy.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
If you know enough to do your job,
so that's
you know
the
enough
one
to do
with
that
the
repair.
his
You're
boss's
lying, Ryan.
testimony.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Yeah, that one.
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
This is bad cop.
What can you
isn't
tell
it?
me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bill.
Yeah, that's why I
He's the
thought
one
it
with
was
the
Farley.
cozy agreement with those fascists.
That's why I assumed it was him, but I was wrong.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
I guess he said, "What would you do?"
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
I guess he.
Just have to charge him.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. Do you hear me? I
I'm
didn't
hoping
set
it's
any
not that
fires.
third guy
I didn't
he's
kill
talking
that
about.
family.
Let's see.
Phelps, what you did to your wife and kids
Okay, no,
is
it must have been him.
un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. We don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp on my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. A bad one, unfortunately.
That's it. Yeah, you see, and they're just giving him all the praise. Yeah, they go to injuries this time. Yeah, I guess I should have listened to you, because you... Okinawa.
That should be civilians or something.
And there's that Kelso right there. Right there.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd.
We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We've a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
And everyone hates him. So. Walk in Elysian fields.
What's the Oregon pit?
House fire. Bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
You gave him a what?